Okay. Hello and welcome to the second installment of my series reviewing and analysing old maps chronologically made by Treyarch. This map, Verruckt, as it is known. My audio keeps cutting out. I have no idea why. Yeah, I think that the emulation is very poor, which is one of the first points I will bring up, as it has brought itself up really. Emulation of the Xbox 360 via the Xbox One / Series consoles now is how I, said I will play the games and stick to that because it's the only way I can really. But as the second zombies map ever, Verruckt has many of the basic features that Noct introduced, such as wall buys and the mystery box, and like doors or removable obstacles to go to a place. But the most notable introduction are perks: Juggernog, Double Tap, Speed Cola, and Quick Revive. Juggernog, give yourself a few extra hits before you go down. Very, very useful. Speed Cola, reload faster. Self-explanatory. Double Tap, you shoot faster. And Quick Revive, you revive other players faster. 2,500 points for Juggernog, 2,000 for Double Tap, 3,000 for Speed Cola, and 1,500 for Quick Revive. Although in later installments, Quick Revive has changed to, in solo, give you an extra life, and after 3 purchases it disappears. So it's quite nice, but I personally would prefer a lot of the other perks that have been introduced onto maps like Verruckt via Zombies Chronicles on Black Ops 3, which is probably my preferred version, mainly because the music volume slide doesn't affect the songs in maps, and the one on this map is very good and just so good that I want to listen to it louder than the rest of the volume, which I do for every other game and song, but unfortunately for this one you can't. Although it might not be too loud, I will attempt to show you or let you listen to the song, as hopefully it will work. And please just, right, I really need the MP40 before it's too late. Can I repair 2 barriers? I'm just going to run, get it, and here we go. I believe this is the first song out of any map, and to my knowledge every single map after has had an Easter egg song since, I'm pretty sure. And I've got to admit, to start off, it's a very good song, and I'd probably say definitely in my top 5 and possibly top 3. The 2 Shadows of Evil ones, which it'll take a lot of episodes to get to, but I'll hopefully play them when I get to it, are very, very good. See, when I get to more complex maps, I'll probably have to do challenges such as the No Pack-a-Punch challenge, because I honestly would last way too long for a video. Plus, the pure quality that I upload them to YouTube, although you can't see them in the quality, yeah, it takes a while, and I don't know. I think when a video's to the point, it's always the best, because then you know what you're trying to say, and there's just no waffle added to it, or less. Although of course this is an analysis of the map, it's also just my opinions. and I don't know, just my gameplay is of course trying to show you through the map, but I'm trying to give a good impression of how it just plays and how I think it compares to the other maps. So, the first map ever, Knocked, it is quite similar in aspects of being simple, yet the survivability is a lot better. Although in what's probably my second or third favourite map behind Shinonuma, which we'll hopefully review tomorrow, it is definitely, you know, very, very good for being basic. See, Knock is basic to the point of literally having practically nothing, whereas Verruckt gives you basically the bare minimums, causing, you know, quite a short game to happen. But that's the point. Like, Knocked has features such as like the early round slow spawning zombies, just to try and extend your game, whereas Verruckt just gives you some stuff to survive. But it's just not a long game, because I mean, of course, some of you might be a bit better than I am and be able to last a lot longer, but with the World War engine, I can't last long. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too great. But I mean, I hope the song is as clear as it is to me. But I don't know. Just I know you will never give up. I know you will never give up. You will never give up and down. See, I mean, the soft end is quite a good feature. I mean, the Shinonuma one, it's not too bad, but honestly, some of these Easter egg songs are very bad. I mean, some are great. You know, Black Ops 4 has some decent ones. I mean, you've got ones on BO1, such as Kino Toten's 115. That's quite good. Get to that on episode 5. I'm not going to be including Deluxe Arcade because I don't like it that much. I mean, it's not awful. Just some things are a lot better. Now, the mystery box after this map always shows a light above it to where it's transported, but I guess for this one they didn't really think of doing that, as not many people would look outside of the asylum. I don't know, you know, it's the second map ever, you can't really blame it, but you know, in Chronicles it has been changed, so it's much more to my preference, and hopefully many others, because I presume people want to know where the box is by a light instead of having to look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations that there are. A bit more useful in my opinion. I mean, I believe Verruckt as well is of German origin, but I am unsure of its meaning, because I know that some maps such as Shinonuma and Zetsubo no Shima aren't actually a real language. I don't know. When I type them into Google Translate, they don't come up with something, and I don't know how to, on a computer, type in a letter with an accent on. Just, in general, don't know how to do it, so can't really. Oh no. Speaking of which, weapons. The Springfield. Oh, it's the worst gun to have ever been released in any zombies map. The iron sights aren't even on target. There's so many problems. The iron sights aren't where they should be. the damage is even lower than the Con 98K and Arasaka, the Arasaka being my favourite starting room weapon, which we'll get on into the next map. And this is not looking good. Whoa. No. There we go. Wasn't going too well, was it now? The flamethrower. Quite a bad gun. Yikes. I mean, I don't know why it's not in the thing. I have no idea. But it is what it is. Also, speaking about the perks, Juggernog, for some reason on this map, sometimes allows you to have like 11 hits before going down instead of the usual 5 or 6, which is very odd, but it happens. So, as hopefully we'll get onto in Shinonuma, obviously the perks from there on, I believe, are fixed. Although, with the Wonder Weapon, there are some glitches, which I will get onto in that episode, as well as, hopefully, the Doris episode 4. Now, as you may have already been able to see, some of the zombies are very fast, including that one right there, and have been nicknamed Verruckt sprinters, as they are very fast compared to every other kind of zombie. I believe it's an error in the coding. I'm not too sure though. It might just be Truck's decision to have ridiculously fast zombies for some reason. Don't know why they'd want to do that, but it is what it is, I guess. Trench gun. I can use that. Yeah, this map is also known to be one of the hardest because although, you know, Noct is very hard with its lack of perks and I guess you could say lack of great guns, but the guns on there aren't too bad. Like I said yesterday, the shotguns, I didn't include the shotguns, but they are quite good on maps such as Verruckt and Shinonuma, and also Doris. But on Noct, they're not bad, but nothing good. Yep, these are gonna cause the end of me soon. But whereas most people like to camp on Noct, on this map, it's not really an option because of sprinters will just sprint right at you and, well, go here. So, yeah, you should probably use a different tactic. I myself just try and run around, as I do on every map. Often not the best option, but the most fun in my opinion. As you may have seen in the spawn room, there are 2 sides you can spawn in on. One, I'd say, a lot better than the other. So if you're playing with more than one person, I believe you spawn in on different sides, but unfortunately, with how active this game is currently, I wouldn't really be able to find out for myself how active, or how the spawning works. Of course, there's research, but I hope you can all understand that, you know, with homework and just homework and, you know, other things, I don't really have the time to invest that much, you know, into my videos. I mean, the video itself, some of them are quite long, so you know, having the time to, I don't know, upload them. And I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds, or isn't. It isn't that bad, but you know, I do have a lot of things that I want to or have to do, and you know, with you know, school and it being my, like, I don't know. I know as you get older, it gets quite a bit more important. You know, some of the days are just very stressful, and trying to upload after one of those days I just don't, because I'm not going to have any enthusiasm, I'm not going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to give a half attempt to video, because that's not what I would want to do. Right. For the shit. Yeah, the time of recording this is 8:30, which you could say is not too late, but I am very tired. That's fine. I guess I could have pointed out that the box does move, but I think I kind of hinted to it by there not being a light above it. That's a new that was newly introduced in this map. I mean, if knocked out multiple spots, I don't know where they'd be. It's such a small map. But as the rounds go on and the sprinters are, well, sprinting, I doubt that I'll survive a lot longer. I mean, with Noct already introducing us to zombies itself, this map doesn't really add too much that, you know, Noct didn't introduce. So, although some mechanics were refined and things like traps were introduced, not all of them are too useful. I mean, if you go for a trap, which I potentially might do if I manage to last quite a few more rounds, then you're just down, and there's also a cap of 24 zombies at a time, which is quite nice, because if there are any more, you get overwhelmed. And if you want to get to higher rounds and abuse it, like you can in Shinonuma, which I will bring up tomorrow, or I'll try and upload them daily, but on Monday I start my online lessons. So yeah, I doubt that I'll be able to have a chance to make a lot of videos. Okay, I'm probably going to try and use a trap if I survive to the end of this. Probably won't though, so yeah, there we go. I'm down. Unfortunately, I didn't get too much to talk about, as it didn't introduce too many features, but hopefully you will tune in tomorrow for my next video, and hopefully you enjoyed. So, as always, hope you have a good rest of your day, and farewell.